All right, everybody. How are you guys doing this weekend? I hope it is great. I've had a couple days to recharge, so I'm feeling a bit better here, which is good news. We're going to go ahead and get started here. Hopefully, all the notifications have gone out to everybody, but as people join, we'll just maybe backtrack just a little bit just in case so they don't miss out on the wonderful artwork. For those that don't know, every week I put up a post on my Twitter where you can submit your artwork and I will review it on every Saturday on stream and say nice things and give you shout outs and, of course, try to put the spotlight on your work. Hey, Pensy, how's it going? I saw your message about your teeth. I'm really sorry about that. I hope everything goes smoothly and you get that taken care of ASAP. Hey, Nympha, how's it going? It's like everybody's been like summoned as soon as I start talking. Hell yeah, I love it. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's hop on over here so we can get rolling. All right. We actually had quite a few submissions this week, so I'm super happy about that. Thank you to everybody that shared this and tagged their friends and whatnot. I really, really appreciate it because I really want this to grow and be a much larger, longer stream. So, right off the bat here, we have Hobby is the very first one that submitted here. They wrote, "Hey, here are my newest works. My version of Pensie's OC. Hey, I know that person. Hanako and a potential grown up Omega from Star Wars The Bad Batch. Nice. So here is their rendition of Pensie's OC here, which is super awesome. We got all the scars from like the battles. We have the very smegsy outfit we have going on here. I love the expression. Like, oh, you want to mess with me? Okay, I've been through it. I'm a seasoned warrior. Yep, gotta love the green hair. Green haired elf. I also love that she's fancy with her bow tie as well, so. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's go on to the next one here. And then this is their uh, headcanon of an established IP character, what they might look like grown up to be an adult. I haven't watched any of like the Bad Batch or any of those like Star Wars things. Blah blah blah. Can't speak today. That are like 3D animated and whatnot. So I haven't seen it, but I know about it. So but this is very cool. It's a nice little action scene. She's got like an energy like bow. I guess it's kind of like a almost like a lightsaber, but with energy bolts. That's pretty sick. That would be like super powerful. Yeah, Pensy Zosi is gonna be after you though. Yeah, the bow is really cool. I like it. It's really hard to do like drawing like a bow and arrow and shooting it's actually like a really difficult like pose, so they did a really really good job with that. And I love the focal blur in the background here with the battleground. And this is a really good use of like the rule of thirds because it would be split like here and then across here. Wait, across like here and across here. So she's kind of like right on this line and within this like box area. So it's really good composition. But the bow itself with this like large diagonal across also brings a lot of like attention to the focal point. So that's really really good. All right, so that was everything from Hobby here. They are super awesome. They're into like fantasy and Star Wars and that kind of thing. They obviously do other people's OCs, and I imagine that they do commissions as well. I know they do regular art shares, so they're really, really cool about sharing other people's art, and they're super, super nice. So make sure you guys check out Hobby. So I'll put their little tag up here so you guys can maybe like zoom in to see if you would like to give them a follow. So next up we have Mitsuki. Mitsuki wrote, "Hello, hello. One, felt like drawing an old man. I don't know why, but this seems a bit compressed. Number two is an animation draft. Used too many frames. At least it's smooth though. Three is from Persona 4. Wanted to draw glasses, so I drew a character that doesn't normally wear them. And then four is Persona 4's MC. Wanted to try foreshortening. Hell yeah. Oh, he doesn't look too terribly old, which is good. I mean, you can definitely tell that he's like, an established gentleman, but he's not like, like 70, 80 years old or anything. But I believe this is also from Guardian Tales. I think I saw that they've been doing a lot of Guardian Tales fan art, but yeah, this is really cool. Like, I love all the characters at the different parts of the background here. You have, him like front and center, all up close and whatnot, with the vignette blur here, so like the focal blur. And then, of course, you have like this character that's more in the midground. This one's a little bit farther back, and I love like the difference in their expressions. This one's like super happy, and then this one's like, I am not impressed by either of you two. And then, of course, we have the background elements in the back, and I love the grain filter over top of everything. Looks kind of like a like I do, where I put like a Perlin noise layer, but it looks like they have their opacity turned up just a bit more. So it gives it kind of like that almost like marker kind of texture to their artwork. I really like it. It looks really nice. Not biased or anything, Pensy, right? Me either. Yeah, I also like the. I'm not gonna lie. I also like the green haired one a lot. I think you did a really good job though with the foreground character here too, on like the expression. Like, I actually have trouble with like the straight up like side profile. So what? No, no, not me. I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, they also did a good job having the hair coming out of the hood here, like it's like resting in like the bottom part of the hood, and then draping over the top. That's always like a real difficult thing to like think about, especially with characters that are wearing hoods, to still have like their hair like visible. They did an awesome job. Let's go to the next one here. They said they used too many frames for the animation, but I think it looks really good. Like, personally, I mean, I would love to learn to get into animation. Maybe down here is the only point I would see. Maybe there might be slightly too many frames, but that's about it. Like, the rest of it looks really nice. Like, the hair flow is really good. I don't know. I don't know how to do this stuff personally, so I'm always like super, super impressed with people that can do animation. I can do. There is an animation part to Clip Studio Paint. I just haven't like I tried it before, and it seemed like really complex at the time. But then again, at the same time, when I did try it, I don't think I was medicated for ADHD yet. So maybe one of these days I'll give it a shot. But yeah, this is awesome. I like it. Ooh, and this is the one where they added glasses to a character that doesn't normally have glasses. I love I love how their irises look like they're kind of like glitching out. Like, Like they're kind of digital. Like that's cool. And then you have the MC down here who does wear glasses. Like, yes, I approve. I am also a fan of girls with glasses. I don't know why. I think glasses are super hot on girls for some reason. Girls and gals. Of course, they can be hot on guys too, you know, if he's a handsome man. Just saying. I'm not biased with that either. But yeah, this is really cool. I love like the kind of like graphic gradient background. And of course, it's got like the kanji up here, which I have no idea what they're saying because I didn't study Japanese enough. One of these days, I need to get back into it. I need to not let the tongue stealer from Duolingo come and steal my tongue. If you guys haven't watched Meat Canyon's animations before, you should check that out. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna link it in chat. Just a warning: his animations are kind of gross, but in a fun way. Yeah. Meat Canyon. Hold on, let me find it real quick. Meat Canyon, and let's do Duolingo.
I just shared that with Discord.
Oh, I got it right here. Let me just go into it. I'm gonna hit pause on it. It's really funny because like I was actually studying Japanese like when that came out, and I was always like joking and showing Havoc about how like the bird like icon changes and like tries to like guilt trip you into like studying more. It's so funny. And then the last one here is the MC from Persona 4, and they wanted to try foreshortening. Looks like you did a good job to me. The hand's nice and big. It's about the same size as the head here. And you did a really good job with the lighting on the hand as well. I love the way you stylize your like shadow work and whatnot. Again, it really reminds me of like really crisp and like clean Copic markers. And I also love you did a really good job with like the energy swirls. You made sure that like his face and like the main elements weren't covered. Awesome work. I love it. I haven't played Persona 4. I've only played 5. So that was everything from Mitsuki. I believe Mitsuki also it has a VGen. So if you want to check them out, you want to get some like really beautiful, colorful, like graphic style character commissions, this is your person to go to. They're also really nice, and I love their artwork. It's just so colorful and so pleasant. All right, next up we have Ministar. I believe this is a. They may have submitted before, but it may have been like a really long time. So let's make sure we give them lots of love here. They have this super adorable style that they have going on here. I really like it. They wrote, "Here's some things I found in my back pocket." Even the little caption is cute. So we have Razzle, the overtly violent game show host. Uh oh. Maybe she actually like gets involved if like the players aren't playing along here. She's so cute though. I love her. I love her boots. I love that she has the like asymmetrical, with the one pant leg. Super super cute. And I love it when people use like these like highly like textured brushes. Like it works really really well with like really cutesy adorable characters. It looks like they're almost like cut out of like paper and they could like move around. Let's go to the next one here, and then we have a pencil sketch here as well, which is also adorable. I like it. I love the big poofy hair. Not biased at all when it comes to that. Hey, I'd give her a hug too, Pensy. Oh, even has 2.5 active neurons. Nice. I like it. I like it. I wonder if like the point five is only like when she's trying her best. When she's really, really trying to understand it. I looked at this too, and at first I thought this was like her actual like scale. That she's just like super tiny. Because that would be hilarious if she was like super violent and cute as a game show host, but she was only like an inch or two tall. And like, you know, if it was an animation, it could be zoomed in first and she'd be talking normally, and then they zoom out and she's just like beep 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 beep. Like biting people's toes. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we have the age. They are 24 years old. I really like the dual colored irises. Again, not totally biased. We have the poofy hair again here. Their style is so adorable. I love it. I love that they extend the colors over the lines as well. That way there isn't like super harsh like black lines. I really like that. It's really nice. And then you have like the perspective here too on the floor. Hell yeah, I love it. These would be adorable. They'd be fantastic as like little stickers or the like acrylic stands. That'd be super cute. So that was everything that was submitted by Ministar here. Make sure you check them out. It looks like they're also a composer, so they must be into music as well. They have a Ko-Fi or Coffee, however you say it, so you can go to that and give them lots of support there. Thank you so much for submitting your artwork again. I love seeing your adorable characters. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, it's okay. Hey, if you have artwork, you can go ahead and submit it right now. Like, I'll make sure that I go over it too. It's never too late. But I love your the energy you bring is awesome. I love it. It makes me happy. So next up here we have Rayoni. I hope I'm saying their name right. They wrote, "Hi, I have sketches of my OC. I like to relax and draw these sketches." Ooh, these are all so well done. Like your like structure and whatnot is just so nice. Like I wish I could bring myself to do like sketching like this. Like for some reason I start sketching and then I have to turn it into like a completed work, and I don't know if it's just like my like light autism like kicking in or something that I just can't leave it as a sketch. It just bothers me so much. Or I'll be like, this is so fucking cool, I have to make it a full-blown illustration like right now. But yeah, I love these. Shows that they can draw the head from like different angles. They can keep their character like consistent across the board. You can tell easily that these are all the same OC regardless of like the outfit change. Great job. Sometimes it's hard to keep your OCs like looking consistent, looking the same. Like I had a big problem when I was growing up because I would constantly be like either experimenting with different art styles, or I would just be like learning to new techniques and evolving. So then like my characters would end up looking like totally different characters by the time I like, you know, used my like new techniques. So it was like hard to keep them consistent. But yeah, I love this. I definitely want to see more of this. I want to see a ton of this so I can get motivated to do it myself. So thank you so much for submitting this, Rayoni. They also do Borderlands, Harry Potter, and Winx, D&D, and tabletop RPG comics, and their commissions are open. So if you want some beautiful character work here, definitely check out Rayoni. Give them lots of support, and I want to see like way more of like their sketches and whatnot. I think that would make me nice and happy. Ooh, so we have another new submission person here. We have Weretree Vilha. Nice, nice. They wrote My Lesbian Vampires, Eva and Marie. I love drawing them all lovey-dovey, when in reality, most of the story, they hate each other and fight all the time. Hey, I'm down with some lesbian vampires. That's awesome. You're speaking my language with that, like, first beginning sentence, right? Right? The way it starts, so. But it's super cute to have them, like, lovey-dovey. You know? I mean, I guess, like, when you live that long, if there might be times where they're in, like, a different, like era where they don't get along as well, but it's good that they come back together and still love each other and whatnot. So I love the way this is set up. It looks kind of like a tarot card, which is really neat. I love the framing of it. I love how the crescent moon is like right on the focal point here to draw the composition all together, along with the super bright sun. And then there's even the like the highlight over the top of it with the upside down cross. That is so cool. I love it. Let's move on to the next one here. Ooh, that's cool. I like it. It's like one of those like, it'd be kind of funny like if they were actually letting out like the haughty anime girl laugh, like the ho 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 ho. But it's like it looks all gnarly like this. Like this looks like horror, but it'd be hilarious if it had the anime girl laugh to it. But I love like the like graphic like background here. It almost looks like it could be like maybe like etched on like an obelisk or something. Especially since they're vampires, they live like a really long time. But yeah, I like it. It looks super awesome. Let's go to the next one here. Ooh, I like they have like they definitely have a gradient map over top of this. Looks like kind of like almost like maybe they added like some like sepia over top of it, and they're like dancing together. It's really neat. I love the way the lighting works on this. Like she's like mostly in shadow here, and this one is like really like light. It's almost like a yin yang, like just juxtaposition kind of thing. It's really neat. I like it. Oh yeah. This style is like super unique. It's really cool. And it looks like it's a combination of traditional and digital as well, which is really neat. No, that's super cute. Yeah, it looks like this is like watercolor paint here, which is incredibly difficult. Like, I am not a fan of like trying to use watercolor. Like, it's so hard to control. I always end up getting like giant like blots of things that I was not trying to go for. But then again, it has been an extremely long time since I've done that, and specifically like traditional art. So who knows? Maybe now if I were to try it, I'd be able to do it. I'd actually now I have YouTube to like give me tutorials where when I was growing up, when I was a kid, we didn't have the YouTubes. But yeah, it's super good. Oh hell yeah! You put your art on there, Cheetah? I'm excited. Can't wait to see it. But anyway, that was everything from Weretree Vilha here. Make sure that you give them lots and lots of support. I really want to see more of the story between these two, these two vampires that are in love, and I love that a lot of you guys are submitting traditional art because I am always super super impressed by all the things that you're able to accomplish with it. Like, it's just so cool. Like start a study or draw on a new style stream. Yeah, I could do that at some point. The thing is, like, so if I were to do like traditional art on stream, I'd have to like set up like a camera and try not to bump it and whatnot. But maybe one of these days I can do it so you guys can see that there are things I definitely like struggle with. So yes, dude. Yes, same. Actually, the last time I tried to draw traditionally, I kept hitting like I kept hitting like the top right corner of it. I'm just like, oh my god, it's a piece of paper. Like I just felt like such an ass. I was like, dude. Well, the worst part with me is like when I do traditional art, I have a tendency to press really hard. Um, oh yeah, yeah. I used to love to sketch with like ballpoint pens because you could do like really nice like hatching and whatnot. But like with traditional art, what I would usually do is I would draw like in pencil, then I would go over it with like a fine line pen and like ink it, and then I would erase away the pencil, but I would always like press too hard with the pencil, and it would leave like indents like in the paper and cause issues with that. So I'm like, man. Anyway, moving on to the next one here. Oops, wrong thing to hit. We have another. We have. Oh, this is this you, Cheetah here, the big cheese. Thanks for the art share. Here are some of my recent drawings. Hell yeah, we got like an Undine looking character here, and she's goth on top of it. Hell yeah, I love it. This is awesome. Keep a sketchbook all the time, so when you find an introvert drawing on a bench, you can join them and talk without using words. Oh, that's a super sweet way to go about it. That's adorable. I get that. I've done so much. Cute little ears. This one isn't yours. I don't know. For some reason, I just made an assumption, a stab in the dark there. So sorry about that. Anyway, so this is a new submitter here. I'm super happy, which is awesome. There's so much new art on this art stream, and it's absolutely great. Oh yeah, yeah, the little like crab in the background. That's like super cute. And I love how they have like almost a monochromatic color scheme here, where it's like mostly all in the same range of the greens and the blues, other than of course the broken heart on the chest here. This is really nice. I like it. This is a very cute character. Nice. Yeah, it does kind of look like a DeviantArt icon. Let's go to the next one here. Ooh, this is cool. Exploring a spoopy cave with some markings here in the back. And then you've got this little like hooded figure that kind of reminds me of like a Jawa back here. It's gonna steal your shit. You better watch out. Sell it on the black market. We got this pirate here with some cute freckles on their OC. They did a really good job with expressing the nervous atmosphere, not only with like the expression, but like the very dim light as well. And I like the texturing on the shirt they got going on here. Yeah, I like the creepy guy in the back. He kind of looks like if he moved, he'd almost be like kind of like amorphous, like kind of blobby. So kind of like could squeeze in and out of like cracks, and it would make like gurgly noises. Be like, and then like slink around in the dark. That'd be really cute. That's always my head. I always don't mind me, guys. I always come up with like head canon, just like looking at people's like artwork. So that's my own little like delusions of what it would be like if it was like an animation. So, ooh, these trees grow crystals. I want these trees. Can we have these trees in real life? That would be amazing. I mean, not that I don't like appreciate trees in real life, but like trees with like gemstones like growing out of them would be so pretty, especially with like the light hitting it at like different times of day and refracting onto the ground, which they do actually have here now that I look at it. They did a really good job of having like the refracted light showing up on the ground over here. And then of course this girl's wearing a shirt like basically saying like I love these like kind of trees, and she looks like she might even have like a crystal hair clip or something going on here. And she's got the dark green hair, which I'm a fan of. This is awesome. Yeah, it does look like a little monster doll. You're right. Let's go to the next one here. Ooh, this guy's cool. This guy means business here. He's all covered in battle scars and scuffs. He's got a little sword tattoo on his neck. He's got like some runes on his chest here. I like these birds too. They kind of remind me of like a side scroller game or whatever. I could see these birds like flying around and like maybe like diving or just like shooting like spitting like fireballs or something at you. I wonder if this is like actually the sun, but it's like eclipsed on like both sides or something. That would be really neat. But yeah, this is really cool. I love this. Well, thank you so much, the Big Cheese, for submitting this. I am super happy you have joined our little art share. I want to see more and more of your wonderful character work here. I kind of want to see how their stories develop. 1010 Kronk approved. Nice. Ooh, Kronk. I love. Oh, I was thinking of Kronk, right? Or is it Kronk in the Emperor's New Groove?
I think so.
That's what.
I think so.
Yeah, he is the best part of the Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
That is my absolute favorite Disney movie. Normally, I'm not like a super fan of Disney, but I absolutely like. That's like one of my favorite animated movies of all time. It's so good. All right, next up we have Richard H. Fay, artist, illustrator, poet, and polymath. I don't know what polymath means, but it sounds very impressive. They wrote, "Thanks for the art share. Closest I have to an OC would be the red haired Earthling girl who shows up in several of my fun sci fi pieces. I haven't any lore regarding her other than she travels the universe with her father and has adventures with various non Earthling friends." Hey, that sounds fun. And Richard, if you're watching this, this doesn't have to be like character work. You can submit any kind of artwork whatsoever. Oh, you don't. I mean, you can, Cheetah. It doesn't. It doesn't. You know, it's not like a requirement. I just like to read off, like like say if I like hover over, somebody's Twitter. I tend to like read it off just so like if people like their work, they get an idea of like what the person has in their profile. So if they want to check them out, it gives them more incentive. They get a little bit more like information about them. The whole point of like my art shares is to show as much of like everybody's art to the world as possible, and try to get you guys like the recognition and like the acclaim that you deserve for all the hard work that you do. And on top of that, I just absolutely love art in general, so I love seeing everybody's artwork. But yeah, this is really neat here. We have like some like bug like caterpillar people. I love that they have like human faces though. I don't know why that's so amusing to me, but it kind of reminds me of almost like what is it? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, kind of like the aliens from that. But I love the graphic art style here. It looks very much like, I would say, like a 60s or 70s kind of like psychedelic sci-fi like poster print, which is really neat. I really like it. You don't see a lot of art like this lately, and it's really awesome to get like a lot of variety. So yeah, yeah, A Bug's Life in space. He's a dandy guy in space. Ooh, so we have the character here. She's even got like the old school like sci-fi outfit here with like the super comfy like cottonish kind of like robe kind of thing going on with the belt. And then we've got oh, what's his name from Space Ghost? Was it Zorax? Zorak? And then this one here reminds me of some of like the kind of like puppet style things, like the Jim Henson kind of things, like down here. This is really cool. It reminds me a lot of like things I used to watch or read like when I was really young. Hell yeah. Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's really cool. I really like this artwork. Let's go to the next one here. Ooh, this one's super cool. I like this. I like I like how this one can't handle the speed here. And these like skyfish things in the background here are really really neat. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of Rick and Morty-ish too. I can see that. All the different types of creatures going on like different adventures. This also reminds me a lot of like the Hanna Barbera like cartoons like back in the day. Your boy Aniki is not young, so I remember a lot of like these old school like cartoons. Yeah, yeah, definitely Flash. And also, hey, Three Frogs, how's it going? Welcome to the art stream. Ooh, let me get some water. Good call there, Nafa. Oh my god, it's extra cold because I had a lozenge in my mouth. Whoa. A little bit of shell shock there. Let's see. Let's go ahead with the next one here. Ooh, we got the same like little blobby guy here. He's like freaking out because he's about to get like splashed on. Maybe that's not good for his gelatinous state. I do like how this one's like resting its arms that bend like kind of crazy like over top of the railing here. And these kind of look like elongated like seahorses, but I do really like how you can see like the depth here with these crisscrosses. Like they're not just X's across the body; they actually like wrap around it like as a tube. And this is also like a really good use of the background for framing here. Nice, nice. I love it. You got all these warm colors up here, and then you have the cool colors down here at the bottom. This is awesome. Yeah, he forgot to drink. He forgot to drink water. Forgot to hug his mother. That kind of thing. If you guys don't, all right, I gotta share all this stupid stuff. I can't just like have I just can't make references and not share them here. Was it Casual Geographic?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, let me put a link. So if you guys haven't seen this guy, this is Casual Geographic. He's super hilarious. He researches and studies a lot of like different like animals and whatnot, and yeah, he does like really like informative but funny like you know casual way of explaining like the natural world and whatnot. And he's so damn funny. Oh yeah, I love him. But anyway, back to the artwork. That was everything from Richard H. Fay here. Make sure that you give them lots of love, give them a lot of support. I definitely hope to see more of your work. Again, if you're watching this later on the VOD or if you're lurking in the background here, Richard, it doesn't have to be about characters. You can post any type of artwork. It could be sketches. It can be, older work. It could be videos. It could be music. Just anything creative. I will totally share it and I will show it to everybody on stream. So. Yeah. Yeah, I would hang out with him like on a regular, like going like on an actual like little like adventure with him to go like meet some of these animals would be hilarious. He'd be like, "Who the hell's this old dude like trying to like go on this trip with me?" I'd be like, "Come on, man, it'll be fun." Hey, it's okay, Pensy. I didn't think you were going to be here at all based on your message, but I really appreciate it. And I know even if you're not here physically, you're here in spirit all the time. So I hope you feel better soon. I hope you get your things sorted there. Um, really wish I had more money so I could commission you to help you out with that. But one of these days I will, I promise. I will get a genuine Pensy commission and it'll be fantastic. All right, next up we have another new person here. We have Beleza. I hope I'm saying your name right. If I'm not, I apologize. Ooh, they're from Poland. They do pixel art. Hell yeah. I'm excited to see this. Oh, and it moves. That's so fucking cute. Holy shit. I love I love pixel art when it's like a cross section like this, so you can see like the depth of like the water here. I think that's my favorite part of this, right? Is this right here. Like this is so cool. Yeah, this is amazing. I love this. It's got to take so much time to do things like this too. But this also, oh, she hides in the bush too. That's super cute. But this also gives me like nostalgia from like playing like, like Super Nintendo games or something. Ooh, that's cool. We got like a studio here. They got a 3D printer. They also are like doing some music over here. They got their guitar and their bass, their keyboard, and of course like the standard chill couch in a music studio. Nice. Oh, and they're playing Tetris. There's like so many layers to this. It's crazy. All right. Bye, Pensy. I hope you feel better. All right, let's go to the next one here. Oh, that's adorable. He's so chubby. Look how chubby his cheeks are. He's like a marshmallow rabbit. It's amazing. Yeah, I know, right? Like all of these are super good. Like I love pixel art. I would love to learn how to do it. I need to have like the patience to place all like the pixels and whatnot. Like from what I understand, you make like kind of like a grid and then you kind of like fill in like the little blocks and it's like this like balance between detail and like form. Because you don't want to put like too much detail because then it's like, kind of defeats the purpose of it and it also like muddies up the form. So it's like a balancing art. Let's go to our next one here. Yes. Oh my god, I love her. She's from Bakemonogatari. Yeah, yeah, peace, peace. She was so cute. I don't know why. I kind of like characters that are cute but also have like that like kind of blank like monotone like personality. Like I think they're like adorable. I also like it when there's like science characters that look like they never sleep. Those are also like my type or whatever in anime. I'm always super excited to see Science Base. Oh yeah, her color scheme. She kind of reminds me of like different sherbet flavors. Like we have like mango or peach and like kind of like a this could almost be like an oceany flavor, maybe like a fruit punch of some kind. Some strawberry. Yeah. Hey, it's okay. I misspell things all the time. That's why I yap instead of type. But yeah, these are amazing. I cannot wait to see more of them. Ooh, they have a VGen too. So if you want some amazing pixel art and some animations, Beleza is your way to go. Again, I do apologize for the pronunciation, but yeah, definitely will be looking out for your artwork. I want to see more and more of your super cute pixel stuff. And again, when I get money, I'm coming to you for pixel art for sure. I will throw all my money. That's true. That is true. Yep. I got all of it covered here. Ooh, we have another new submission here. This is Krill 92 Art. They are a co-writer artist for a mecha manga. Nice, nice. That's awesome. All right, let's see what they got here. Ooh, this guy. This is super like I'm gonna solve everything with tanks guy. Or mecha. This guy might be the one that is always like, let's blow it up. That's my solution to this.
Definitely.
Vegeta, stay away from my cords, buddy. Stay away from my cords. Yeah, the super fluffy, angry eyebrows are amazing. And I love how he just has like, yeah, he does look like Colonel Sanders. He's like General Colonel Sanders instead of like a colonel. He's a general. General Sanders. There we go. Nice. And I love the fact that he, by the way, that this is like a turnaround too. Turnarounds take a lot of like time and dedication as well, so I can applaud that. Oh, this one's really cute. Have her sipping some tea. This is her maybe like shouting out commands to like whoever's in like the mech here. I love seeing like the different aspects of them and their personality. Then we got the Smegsy maid outfit over here. Got her hair down in a couple of these. Hell yeah. This is awesome. Ooh, we got like maybe this is like a giant like kaiju like lizard here. Got some veins going on. Got the varicose veins. He means business. He's gonna chomp you. There's a there's an episode of there's an episode of Game Grumps where they play this game. I think it's like Florida Simulator, like 1986, and your first mission is killing alligators. And there's this one alligator that has like a little cutesy voice, and it's like, "Roar! I'm an alligator. I'm gonna bite you." And like they were freaking out because like none of the other gators talked, and it was like in a building, but they were close so they could hear it. So they were like, "Are we just like losing our minds here?" I don't know why. That just kind of reminded me of that. It's always the personality. If you can make different personalities, that's when you know you made a loving character. Absolutely. You are correct. You definitely gotta make sure that your character has like a personality. Otherwise, they're just a drawing on a piece of paper. They're not a a person you can relate with. So, ooh, we got the mecha here, kind of looking like some like Transformers esque, like kind of like maybe like Voltron GoBot kind of thing here. I am totally aging myself with every single fucking word, so it just kind of reminds me of the style, like with like the boxiness where it looks like it could transform into something else. Like maybe these arms like come up, fold up and forward, and there's like something cool going on with that. Hell yeah, I love it. I also love some kaiju and some mecha, so I cannot wait to see more of your work. So that was everything submitted by Krill92 Art here. Make sure you check them out. Make sure that you give them lots of love and support. I want to see your actual like manga. If you have any like pages or anything, I would love to read it and support you. So if you're watching this either lurking in the stream or if you are watching this later on Twitch or YouTube, definitely send your stuff my way. Sorry, I gotta get some water here, guys. Let's go to the next one here. We have SJM. I need another lozenger. Sorry. I hate allergies. Allergies can kiss my ass. Okay. So next one here we have SJM. They wrote an old art of mine of a manticore I found in my phone. A digital art piece of an autumn forest with some abstract leaves and fog. Another old art piece, but of my OC Janilda 1960s goth mod. Ooh. And lastly, my OC Katarina in a funny pose. Hey, I would send you all lozenger if I could. So we got the manticore here. Nice. Every time I see Manticore, it always reminds me of Adventure Time. Got the scorpion tail. It's got like extra spiky parts on it. He's got like, ooh, it looks like he's got like maybe like some scarring across his face here. Hell yeah. It's breaking loose of his chains and it's on the prowl. Nice. And then this one is the autumn forest with some fog. This kind of reminds me of, kind of around my hometown. It's kind of like this sometimes when there's fog like up in the mountains, but there's like all the golden leaves on the ground and whatnot. It's like really cool. It's kind of eerie in a way, but it's also like really like calming. So this is kind of nostalgic. Kind of brings me back to like where I'm from. So. Taki's hot. Or those freaking so Havoc and I bought some chicken patties, like spicy chicken patties, and we're usually like, it's not really spicy, it's just tasty. No, these were fucking hot. We were dying. I was like, oh my god. I'm still gonna eat the rest of them, but I'll spare Havoc from the heat. The only thing coming out of Havoc's mouth that should be hot is her dragon's breath. So, and I don't mean that like stanky breath. I mean like she ate a dragon. So, let's go to the next one here. Ooh, this one's the '60s goth. That's cool. I never thought about like looking for goths and like styles in like say like the early times. Like I always just kind of assumed like goth started being more of a thing like around the 80s. But, it's probably been around this whole time and it's just never been like highlighted in like like mainstream like anything. I just wasn't like aware of it, so. But I like it. It's cool.
You done? You done it?
I like how they also have like they have their characters like named and they have like their ages and whatnot. So SJM also does a lot of Just brought some insight on the spirit back real quick. Okay. Um, SJM does a lot of like fashion work, so they probably have done like a bunch of research into like different styles from like different ages, and that's probably how they came across the 60s goth. Oh, and then we have like a cat girl doing like a little kitty pose. She's got some hellacious like bean knives on her gloves here. And I wonder if these are like little like black kitty like heads here on her dress, because that would be like super cute. I love how she's got like the kitty mouth and then like the little kitty leg and the tail on the boot. That's like super creative. Just did a search of goths in the 1930s. It's just a black dress with frills. Yeah, she's got cat ears. She's got a tail. She's got the bean knives on her gloves and on the shoe. The shoe itself is like the shape of a cat, pretty much here, which is really cute. Yeah, it's like super creative. I love it. I was just telling the rest of the chat here, SJM does a lot of like fashion design, so it's really cool to see come up with like how they come up with like super creative like outfits and whatnot. So that was everything submitted by SJM here. Like I said, they do a lot of fashion, and I love seeing their wonderful traditional art every week. Thank you for being a consistent poster. I really appreciate it. Ooh, I know this person. Up next is Pensy. Pensy wrote, "Here's my first emergency commission I did this week because of needing money for my teeth." So if you guys don't know, Pensy does a lot of beautiful traditional art commissions. So if you guys are looking for, that kind of thing, Pensy is your go-to for sure. This is a super cute character. I love like the sharp teeth here, and I love the skull with like the chain to the heart here. Yeah, Pensy always draws characters with like they always had that like super smegzy like abdomen here. So this is a commission for Magni D Carp of their amazing fish femboy Agni Koi. Thanks, they were super fun to draw. Also, my first time using watercolors, which was fun. Thanks a lot. Oh yeah. I was talking to Pensy about this, that they were using they used watercolor pencils with this, and this is like their fish form here. Oh, ads. Okay, cool. Oh, wait a sec. I love that emote. Okay, cool. That was like super short ads, so that's awesome. But yeah, back to Pensy's work here. Yeah, this is really neat. I love that they're throwing up the horns and they got their nice like expression going on. It's really hard to do characters like also in like a mostly like monochromatic scheme where it's like all like variations of one type of color. And they did a really good job with like having the highlight up here of having like the teal and like the purple to bring it up to the top here. You gotta throw the spirit bomb, man. It's so warm. Or like that TikTok that I sent you, having the kami hami na. But yeah, this is absolutely adorable. It looks like their commissioner also loved the final result here. So like I said, Pensy has commissions open. Pensy's going through a rough patch now, so if you guys have like, just a little bit of extra that you could throw their way and then get some like beautiful artwork on top of it, please consider going to Pensy's page and commissioning them. they're also like one of the most supportive, like cool people that has like been with me since the beginning. So if you just want to hang out with a cool person as well, you can come into our Discord or interact with them on Twitter. By the way, anybody new that wants to join our Discord, our art community, just let me know and I'll send you a link as soon as possible. So next up here we have Decrete 1. They wrote, "Thank you for the art share. Here are my newest pieces featuring Renamon again, Cutie Honey again, Naimi with a name now. I hope I'm saying that right. And Rouge the Bat. A new piece comes out tomorrow. I finally wrapped up a silly little comic I started about 5 months ago. Ooh, that's exciting."
Wait, why were they still on
Oh, Cheetah, you had a longer ad? I'm so sorry. Oh, that's so weird. So Havoc had really short ads. Hold on, let me go back in case you guys missed anything. Well, actually, I think this is the next one anyway. So I'll read it again for you guys that missed. They said, "Thank you for the art share. Here are my newest pieces featuring Renamon again, which is this one here from Digimon. It's a smegsy version of Renamon, you know, can't complain. Cutie Honey again, Naimi with a name now, and Rouge the Bat. A new piece comes out tomorrow. I finally wrapped up a silly little comic I started about 5 months ago." I love the pencil texture that they have on this. We're actually gonna skip because I just noticed something, so I don't want to get in trouble on Twitch here. Oh, these cutie honeys are cute. I do appreciate that you censored these. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, like the Speed Racer looking outfit here. Bunch of different outfits. This is really adorable. I like this. I think I like this one the most, I think, out of all of them. I just like this, like, that kind of like hairstyle. Let's go to the next one here. And then we have the Elf Sorceress. That's one of their OCs that they have come up with. They have the Micro Bikini of Ultimate Defense. Has the highest stats in the game, you know. It keeps her protected at all time. Plus gives her, plus 99 to magic attack. But I like the graphic element that they placed in the background here for the framing. And of course, the shininess is always appreciated. You're losing your physics every time you see a new picture there, Cheetah. And then we have Rouge the Bat for the last one here. I've seen way too many like silly like Sonic like animations, so I can never say like her name like normally anymore. But very smegsy, you know. She's got that butt to balance them baps, so her back does not kill herself. It's a very cute pose, very well done. Has like the demure look. Awesome work. So that was everything from Decrete 1. Make sure you check them out. They said they have a comic on the way, so I am super excited to read that. Give that support, you know. Maybe you can add it to the next week's art share so we can all read it together. That'd be awesome. Ooh, we have another new submission here from, and if I say your name wrong, I'm sorry, Sayuri? I don't know, something like that. Anyway, I appreciate you joining. I just updated my Your Character Here commission. So this is it right here. Oh, they're like little bugs. They're little roaches. I love the face on this one. This one's pretty good too. This one's probably my favorite with the little like, it's almost like the Excalibur face. That's amazing. Let's see. I wonder how much their commissions are too. I'll have to check that out from here. Oh, $10 right there. Oh my god, I can't read. Scuffed VTuber can't read. So $10 for these. Nice. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll get one made when I have some monies. Anyways, if you guys want a super cute, your character here, uh, Roach either emote or, use it as like a sticker kind of thing. Oh, yeah, yeah. So they have the transparent backgrounds. Hell yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Well, thank you so much for submitting your work here, Syri. It looks absolutely adorable. I can't wait to see more of it. You've definitely got like the super cuteness down on your style here, and you're doing it right with your promotion, so I applaud you. Hey, Faithress, how's it going? Yeah, they're super, super cute. They're like absolutely adorable. So let's see. So they also have our emergency commissions open. So if you guys want to go ahead and help them out, this is your opportunity to do so. All right. So we have Painting Nixie next. They wrote Take It, an OC fresh out of the oven. Ooh, freshly baked OC. Let's see. Hold on. Maybe I can. I know this is translated in the Discord because they showed it the other day. Let me bring up the Discord and see if I can read the backstory for you guys. Because I do not speak Spanish well enough. So, oh my god, if it'll cooperate. Dude, come on. I gotta click on the right thing. And let's go in here. I know they have the backstory and description in here, so I want to make sure that gets read off. Okay, here we go. And here's their story, narrated by his brother. Sonny Goldenmaid, my little brother who just turned 18, is worse than a hemorrhoid. They call him the swindler of 1,000 faces, but he's a real pain in the ass to me. Those amber eyes are a damn reflection of our mother, and I swear they burn every time I look at them. 5 foot tall, skinny as a wire, he looks like he's about to be blown away by the wind. He wears clothes from my closet all too big for him because there's no tailor in Akanese. I hope I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Who can sew anything his size. Useful sometimes. The little bastard swallows vanity potions like they're water, transforming himself into whatever his imagination allows and the situation demands. Tycoons, damsels in distress, security guards, or even the lover of some powerful idiot. With his acting talent, he can even make you believe you owe him alimony for a night that never happened, and that you have a second family to take care of behind your back. He has one more trick, the Abyss, a bottomless bag where we keep loot, bullets, weapons, and the treasures we don't want stolen. But don't think he's a hero. Sonny has no stomach for gunfights or raids. He prefers to take his chance in close combat where he draws his knife and slashes it like it's his own. He's fast, yes, but with those toothpick arms, don't expect him to take down anyone big. And you know what drives me crazy? He only gets involved when the danger is low, as if real robberies aren't his thing. Sometimes I feel like saying to him, "Damn it, Sonny, this is the real world. You're an outlaw like me, like Kat. Don't expect anyone to forgive you just because you look different. It's just his stubbornness, the tantrum of a pretty boy who doesn't know what he wants. He should stop the drama and get his act together or get lost, but don't bother me." So, for people that are new, Painting Nixie is working on novelization on top of their artwork. So they have an ongoing story with these like outlaws. So every time they come out with a new OC, they have a narrator that talks about the OC, which is like super super cool, cool, cool. I just can't talk today. But I absolutely love that their narrator always like gives them like like insight in the backstory. So this is what he looks like without the potion here. This is like his normal like form. You can see like the baggy clothes that don't fit him. That he's like super skinny, super scrawny, and then uses his acting talents to swindle and bamboozle idiots. Cool, cool, like Lady Gaga. But anyway, so that was everything that was submitted by Painting Nixie. Painting Nixie actually does a lot of really smexy, non-safe for work stuff. So if you want to check that out, either check their uh, Twitter, or you can join our Discord, because I have a section on there, a channel for non-safe for work artwork. All right. Make sure you give them lots of support. They definitely need it. Not in like a desperation way, but like every artist needs like support. So make sure you give them lots of support. Stumbling over words here. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, I had to get some water. All right. I am so sorry if you're saying your name wrong. This is a brand new person as well. Smetanka. So they wrote, "Hi, I'm drawing some odd stuff and people in general. The last pic is a work in progress of a tattoo I'm doing for myself. Oh, hell yeah. And I recently opened a VGen as well. Well, grats. Hell yeah, I'm trying to get into VGen myself, so, if you can hook the boy up with a code, that would be fantastic." Let's check this out. Ooh, this is really cool. I like this. They've got like kind of like a godlike kind of like thing to them here, where they have like the multi eyes, and of course they have some sort of like power or energy that's all like swirling together here. This is like a really neat way to use like this brush here. Like if I'm looking at it right, it kind of looks like a stitching brush. So maybe they're like weaving like worlds or realities together. Yeah, it's really really cool. I really like it. I love all of like the super like warm yellows like around like the focal points, and the warm colors like in these parts right here. Has a really really nice balance. And then you have the very like different colors here with the purple and the dark red to really like highlight the face. Ooh, and it's like blending into the face too, like right here in like the nose crevices. That's awesome. This is great. And the armbands are like so detailed. That's wild. It's like they have like super cool like etching like into the gold here. I like it. I know they said that they were nervous to do their first art share, but hey, we are here to, say all the nice things about your artwork because you deserve it, because you're a fantastic artist. You should not be afraid to show your art to the world, especially if you open a VGen, because people are going to see the stream and be like, damn, I want some of that. Ooh, this is cool. Oh yeah, we have like a sketch of a side profile here, and they got their cool guy glasses that are the only point of color, kind of like some housing glasses here. I like it. That's awesome. Looks like you got the structure down nice and well. You got the hand looking good. I'd say you're off to a real nice start on this. Let's go to our next one here. Ooh, I really like this. This is super cool. It's like a almost like an eldritch kind of like owl kind of thing here, where it just has like multiple wings and multiple eyes. That's really neat. I love how like you even have like the feathers like circulating around like where the eyes are, even in the wings. That's like a really nice detail touch. Guardians of Gahul,
Mm-hmm. The movie?
the movie.
There's a movie. They're like owls.
Oh, Havoc knows what you're talking about, Faithris. I've never seen it.
My sister, she was using
We'll have to I'll have to get Havoc to bring that up for me, and we'll watch it so I know what we're talking about here.
it.
So I'm informed. But yeah, this is really neat. I really like this. It's really awesome. It'd be really cool like as a print, and I love like the textured background as well. This is awesome. I love it. And it looks like almost kind of like the eyes are almost like bleeding right here too, which is like really spoopy. Let's go to our next one here. Ooh, so we got like a Cerberus like kind of thing for like a tattoo, or is this multiple ones? Oh yeah, it's multiple ones. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was a Cerberus at first. I was like, damn, that's a sick Cerberus. But yeah, it looks cool. Like it's a bunch of hounds. Like they're gonna be chasing a hare here, but this hare looks like it is totally ready to get away. I love the like daggers like coming at it too. Like that it's like even more like danger here. This is awesome. You'll have to let me know where you're getting this tattoo. Whether it's like it would be kind of neat as almost like a band that kind of went like around like your arm or your leg. Probably around the leg would probably be a bit better because you would have more like space. I'm terrible at designing tattoos. Like I really wish I wasn't, because like I could have made so many more like commission monies over the years if I if I could actually commit to it. But it's really difficult too because it's a lot of pressure, because like someone's gonna get this permanently on their body, so it's like the anxiety is like extra like intense. Hey, Pensy, you're back. Hell yeah. Of course we missed you. We always miss you when you're gone. But anyway, that was everything from Smetanka. I hope I am saying your name right. If I'm not, please let me know. Definitely show more of your art. I would love to see your artwork, get shared with the world. I do these art shares every single Saturday. So you are more than welcome to submit anything you would like. And if you want to hang out with some other artists as well, I can give you a link to the Discord. Just please let me know either in a DM on either Twitch or on Twitter, or whatever social media you happen to find me on. I'd be more than happy to send you a Discord link. We do a lot of encouraging others, and collaborate, and we give our input on things just to make sure that like people get their products done. All right, next up we have Tanako. They wrote, we got 2 new villain arts for the Unmasked, which is their universe. Whiptail and Ripper the Clown. Solaris is a goddess beyond the stars and is the one responsible for giving Sun Knight supernatural powers. And finally, last but certainly not least, a dangerously huggable Sun Knight plushie. Ooh, this is cute. I like this. I love the you can definitely tell like the attitude of like the character with their like eyes being covered and like in shade here. Yeah, we did yeah, we went over yours a couple ways back here, but don't worry, Pensy. I made sure that I gave you all the love and attention you deserve for your artwork there. So but yeah, it does look kind of like an emo style bunny. Like maybe they have like powers where they actually like kind of like Perona in One Piece, where they make you like so like depressed and like so like unsure of yourself that you don't even bother to attack. But yeah, it's definitely got like the early '90s kind of like striped grunge that you were talking about. I like it, and the big floppy ears, nice. Let's go to the next one here. This one is Ripper the Clown. He is apparently a very stabby clown, as we can see here by the hooked knife. Very, very creepy. He's definitely I like that you have like a different body type on him too than your usual art. It's nice to see you branch out and add some thickness to your characters here. I'm just like, sorry, I always imagine like some sort of headcanon in my head about like these characters or whatever. And Havoc showed me these guys that play D&D, and somebody makes like fan animations of them. So there's one like about where they like accidentally kill a clown and then like he haunts them. So it's like every time I see a clown, that always like pops in my head about like Chuckles the clown. My father wanted me to join the family business, but I wanted to go into taxidermy. But yeah, very creepy. I really like this. Let's go to the next one. Ooh, this one is really cool. I like this a lot. This is the goddess that gives like his main OC Sun Knight their powers. This is super cool. I like this. Yeah, like the multiple eyes. They got the head crest. They got some flowy like sleeves. This is really nice design. I also really like I love the background that you put on it too. It's super cool. Hell yeah. I want to see more of this character. And then we have the adorable Sun Knight like plushie. That is awesome. We gotta work to make sure that your universe comes to fruition, and we can have merch so we can hug your little plushie all together. I would love to have a cute little plushie of Sun Knight in my room here so I can squeeze her. Maybe she'll be like, especially if she was like the Squishmallow like fabric. It's like so like soft. Hell yeah, that's awesome. So that was everything from Tsunako. Make sure you check out their work here. They're working on a whole like universe like with these different characters. So I cannot wait to see their ambitions and their projects all come together. Next up, we have Nympha. Hey, I know this person. Nymph wrote, "Happy Art Share Day. I decided to give in to what the brain wanted to draw. Bunny Ensign." I love your main character's like expression in the back here. You cannot go wrong with like a bunny girl outfit either here. So the brain is like, yes, bunny girls, give me the bunnies. I like how she has to like keep them in place with her arms here. She's like, "Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. They're falling out all over the place." He's like, "It's okay." But yeah, I love like the different color schemes you have for your like different OCs, how they're all kind of like color coded. Absolutely fantastic work. If you guys don't know, Nympha has a webcomic. You can go to their webcomic from their profile there. So make sure you guys give that a read. Give them lots of support. Nympha is obviously super cool, as you can tell from the chat. Definitely a fan of Nympha. I will also, like I said, be commissioning you when I get the money. They also have their commissions open on VGen as well. So let's make sure that we go there and we support them, we give them follows, and when you have money, get a super awesome commission. Ooh, a new chapter tomorrow. Hell yeah. I'll have to read it. Nice, nice. You're killing it. I really need to get back to my webtoon, but working on that commission right now. So, and it's awesome too because Three Frogs is super cool and it's pretty much like throwing commissions at my face left and right. So I will take it. You know, I had such a drought for commissions, and now I'm so happy to be very uh, wealthy in commissions coming in. Not that I'm making like a ton of money, but I am super happy to making anything. So we have a brand new submitter here for the next one here. We have Madman's Miscellaneous. So this is what they submitted here. Thank you so much. This is a brand new person. Oh yeah, there is no discrimination whatsoever. It has no place in like my art world, my community, or people I interact with. So yeah, it is. It does kind of like remind me, kind of like a little bit of like Dolly, where it's like a little melty, a little like dreamlike. We have like some flowers, kind of almost like psychedelic as well, and it's got like pointillism, but with like looks like markers, which is really neat. It's a really nice composition. It flows really good. Yeah, mostly warm colors here through the main part of it. Nice. I like it. It also kind of these parts right here kind of remind me of like red blood cells going through like veins. So it's kind of almost like if you want to get super deep and artsy, it's kind of like this is about life, man. We got like nature and life and blood flowing through harmony. I could never be like one of those like super like artsy people that go to like galleries and stuff and like see a banana taped to the wall and like make something deep about it. That's just I'm not that dude. Anyway, moving on here. Ooh, this is cool. This looks like one of those sketches where you just, you let your mind flow and let it just, just keep rolling until you get something here. This would be super cool as like either like kind of like an alien type thing or like or like an ancient like robot. That's what I'm getting from this here. I could definitely see it. This could be like almost like a little like head wrap or something that comes over the top here. I like it. It's really neat. And like the face area kind of reminds me of uh Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, like the big like wormy things and like that like ancient weapon that they like activate at the end. Oh, it's okay, man. Hey, I am super happy that you're showing up. Did you want me to give you a link to our Discord so you can hang out with us in Discord? I mean, you've been hella like supportive, so like right out the gate. So let me send that to you. And it's gonna ask you a question just because it has to. Like I haven't gotten it big enough yet where I can bypass that. So just you can put whatever you want there, and I'll just go ahead and approve you. All right. So we have another like super cool like abstract thing going on here. I love it when people can do like abstract art in a very like interesting way. See, there's like it's almost like a Rorschach test or whatever, where you see like different things from different people. But I see multiple faces in this. So I see a face here, and I see like a leg and another leg here. There's another face here, another face here, and there are two different faces from the side here as well. And then over here. That's really neat. That's really cool. These type of things are actually fun to do too. Like, say if you're like sitting in like a doctor's office and, you don't have like, you have just some time to like scribble. Sometimes it's really nice just to do some like abstract art. Helps also with like your dexterity and like say if you want to do like hatching or like continuous lines that are like adjacent to each other. It's a really good practice. Helps open up your creativity. You never know what you'll come out with, so I like it. Ooh, this is cool too. Nice, nice. Then this one here looks like I'm seeing like a structure here. And then there's like a giant like head thing that's kind of like exploding out of it, and these almost kind of like remind me of like bubbles here coming out. And then there's like another little like dark figure down here, and it looks like we have some like almost like rune like type things going across here. I like it. It's very expressive. Well, hey, thank you so much for submitting your art, Madman's Miscellaneous. Yeah, it's really cool. I didn't even think about that. That this was like two separate pieces of paper, and then there was like a background kind of like laid underneath. That's a really nice way to do it. Also, I'm getting some water now, Nepha, sorry. Hell yeah, let me go ahead and approve you. Bam. Welcome to the Discord. Just of course, like, when you pop into the different channels, just you already seem like you're chill enough that I won't have a problem with anything, but just make sure you just like follow the rules, of course. But I have a wide variety of channels that you can interact with, and if you have any ideas for any channels that you would like added to the Discord, feel free to DM me or DM our friend John117. I gave him permission to create new channels on the Discord. He's also super chill and super cool, so you should also, say hi and hang out with him. So anyway, so that was everything from Madman's Miscellaneous. I am super happy that you have uses art, poetry, writing, and music to manage my anorexia and psychotic disorder. Mad as a hatter, thin as a dime, bisexual. Hey, that is a great way to do it. I can definitely see how this could be extremely therapeutic for you, and I cannot wait to see more of your artwork. I want to, let us know, like, how it's working out for you. How art is always like super good therapy, in my opinion. Thanks, Cheetah. All right. Next up here we have Thunderkid. Thunderkid is observing their religious practices on Saturday, so they aren't able to be here. So they get to watch the VODs later. They wrote, I think I'll do an Eras show off this time. From elementary to high school, I've crafted and honed my skills in becoming a fairly solid artist. Figuring out which is the oldest should be easy. Have fun. So this looks like it's the early iteration here, of course, of Thunderkid. Absolutely nothing wrong with, this is the way that I started with my drawings too. So I started drawing because I loved the original Mega Man series on Nintendo, and back in the day, games used to come with little booklets, and they used to have artwork of all the characters in them and descriptions and whatnot. So I used to have my parents draw them for me, and my parents finally were like, well, why don't you try to draw them? So I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. So I started with drawing Mega Man characters, which was a great thing to start with because it's all like spears and tubes and that kind of thing. So it's a great way to get a solid foundation down for, like posing and all that kind of thing. Yeah, I do too. Like, like I got excited when I saw like So when Final Fantasy VII Remake first came out on PS4, I got like the special edition one that came with extra things because it said it was going to come with an art book. And I was thinking, like art books are like pretty sizable, so I was like, hell yeah, this is going to be awesome. It was this like little weenie ass like booklet that had like barely any pages in it, but it did come in a cool case. It also came with I think it came with a copy of Advent Children, and it came with a Shinra ID card. So that was cool. But still, like, I wish more games would come with like legit like little like booklets like they used to, like that. At least with like some lore or like background of the characters and some artwork would be great. Oh yeah, DBZ was also like a big inspiration for me. I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I was like kind of like snobby about artwork, and I was like, I can draw better than this. So I would like draw like my versions of like the DBZ characters. But then I came to love DBZ after a while. Anyway, back to Thunderkit's artwork here. Ooh, looks like the second iteration here. We see we have the level up. We have the more like solid form of the body. We have an attempt to do like some posing here. Have a nice little expression as well, and we have some more like texture and more 3D aspects of the hair. Let's go to our next one. See, definitely getting there. Because I love seeing like the evolution of like people's artwork, to watch them like grow and get better and be proud of what they do. They've added the little lightning bolts to like the bottom of the cape here. I think that's a really nice touch. I don't know if I ever like noticed that before, but I really like it. It's like super adorable, cute style. You know, reminds me of like the some of the cartoons maybe in like the early 2000s or so with that kind of stylization. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, you could definitely go ahead and you can post that in there's a safe for work art share. You can post that into it. There's also like one that's like an art share chat if you want to go into like a more formed like version of that. So we have like a bunch of different like art shares and stuff, but that's cool to see. Hell yeah. Let's move on to our next one here. And this is one of their like more current iterations as well. You see he has a much more like confident pose here. You can see where he has the structure of the top of the head, has like the actual like Giga Chad jawline going on now. There's more variation in the hand poses. They did a really good job of improving and evolving over time for sure. So that is everything from Thunder Kid. Make sure you give them lots of support with their pop culture references. They often have their character, interacting with established IPs and whatnot. So it's really nice to see. Ooh, we have After Bee Animates here, who does little YouTube animations. They wrote a year ago. I made a short animation out of one of my OCs, and I was very proud of it. So let me go ahead and turn off the music here, and we will bring this up so we can watch it together. Let me full screen it so you guys can see it. Hell yeah, I love the Adult Swim style thing they got going on here. Markiplier. Oh wow, they have way more subscribers than me. That's for sure. Well, congratulations. Again, I wish I had the patience for like animations. Oh yeah, this is their Cupid sniper. Nice. Hell yeah. I love the outro here. I also really like the idea for this character that he was like an actual assassin, and now he uses it like a Cupid kind of thing to make people fall in love. Hell yeah. Well, that was Out to Be Animate's animation that they submitted for our art share there. Make sure you go to their YouTube. Ooh, we got. Ooh, Faithress added theirs. Hell yeah. Make sure you go to their YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe to them. Give them lots of likes. Watch their videos all the way through because watch time does count for quite a bit on YouTube. So that will help them out. Let's go ahead and we're going to do Faithless real quick just so I make sure that I don't miss your artwork because I will totally get off track. So let me go ahead and go here. Faithless wrote, "Last minute, I'm sorry. Hey, it is totally okay. You are more than welcome to submit during the stream. Nothing wrong with that at all. But here's my new D&D character, Morgan. A Harengon Eldritch Fighter / Raven Warlock for my new campaign. It's just a chibi at the moment, but I will have a better drawing later." Ooh, I like the design already. It looks super cool. I can't wait to see like the final design of this. This is gonna be awesome. Hey, it's okay. No worries. You know, I never know how much like reach I actually have too. So like, I know I've been posting the art shares like later in the week, and that seems to work a little bit better. But it's really like I don't know. I never know how much like people actually see the things that I'm posting. So I just hope for the best. I need to get better with like being a little bit more active again on Twitter. Um, I was doing like specific days back for a while where I would like have like I don't feel like drawing today. I'm just gonna chill, so I'm just gonna have like a social media day where I just like tool around on social media and interact with people and meet new people and that kind of thing. So I need to start doing that again. No, it's okay. Hey, I mean, you guys have life. Like, you're not obligated to, do anything, especially when you're busy. I just love to see it. But I love the fact that they have like the two different colored ears. Uh, I actually love everything about this design. It looks like absolutely fantastic. It looks like even maybe like this side has more like white on the actual body part of it because I could see it like peeking out from like under the skirt here. And I love the fact that you put like a pattern on the underskirt underneath the waist armor here. That's super awesome. I love it. Hey, I cannot wait to see the finished version of this. You got me super pumped. Also, let me say your signature is beautiful, by the way. I need to up my signature game. Mine is so boring. A Taurus from Dark Souls and Victorian Gothic fashion. Nice. Even though I don't play any of the Souls games, I do appreciate like a lot of like the design work. It looks like really, really cool. So it looks like you nailed it to me. All right. Well, thank you so much for submitting. I really appreciate it. I love seeing everybody's artwork, so. All right, so next up here we have Jupiter Planet. I only got 2 drawings out this week, but oh well. First and second, Eki Yandere S. Sona and her human form. Third and fourth is Ekaterina Kudere S. Sona and her human form. Fun fact, the third eye thing each Sona has turns into some form of eyewear. Second fun fact below, each human version of my Sona has a tattoo mark somewhere on their body. See Eki's arm. It's the astrological symbol of Jupiter. Hell yeah. Nice, nice, nice. I love this character. I love that they have like the blood stains all over them. They definitely have the super yandere like energy. They've got like the shadowing and like the like I love you so much I'm gonna stab you kind of face kind of going on here. Yeah, I really like this pose. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Oh, sorry guys. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was actually pretty calm compared to how I usually sneeze, so that's awesome. I never noticed she's got a little packet here that says yummy yums on her thing, like so that she has a little snack. And I love the little like diamond symbol into the boots. Of course, like the fur on the jacket is also like super chef's kiss. And then next up, and then this is her human form here. Ooh, okay, I see. And she's got like a planetary necklace here. Oh my god, words are hard. There's the tattoo that they were talking about. I love the expression again as well. And this pose is also really, really difficult to pull out. I really love like the super like chunky shoes. I always feel like shoes and boots and whatnot always look better when they are like big and chunky like on a character versus like how they actually look in reality. It's just like more expressive. But yeah, got the hand on fleek here. Hell yeah. Let's go to our next one. And then this one is the Kudere-esque one with their super beautiful like water / snow hair. So cool. I love it. I love you could tell by like the poses, like with their different personalities. Like this one is definitely like the more like reserved kind of character versus the other one that's like leaning forward like into your face kind of thing. Super beautiful. I love it. I love the flow of the hair and how it frames like the whole composition here as well. Ooh, and her human form is hot. Alright, I like this. I think this one's my favorite out of the ones that you submitted this time. Yeah. I love the like the poofy tied like shirt, like very like flowy. I love her eye colors. She's got like the dark skin with like the lighter hair. And then I really love how these earrings here are a nice like pop of color along with like the eye here. So you have like a triangle of like point of interest here. It's so good. I love it. So that was everything that is submitted by Jupiter Planet here. Jupiter Planet does a ton of like really beautiful like OC work. They have commissions open, so if you want some commissions for them, make sure you check them out, give them lots of support, throw money at their face, as all artists deserve. Now we have you. Hell yeah. All right, some work in progress plus extra. So it looks like you have animations here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off the music again. I'm already following you, right? Nope. There we go. Make sure I follow you back. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. All right, let's check out your animations here. I love it. That's awesome. I love it when it goes into like the more like realistic like style like face when he gets slapped. Right in here. That's amazing. I love it. Let's go to the next one here. Ooh, we got like some power ups here. Some crazy effects. Hell yeah. I love the where it like goes like black for like a split second and then it has like the white outlines. I forget what that's called. There's like a specific when it hits like right there. Yeah, that's like there's like a term for that and I can't remember what it is. Impact frame. Hell yeah. Yeah, impact frames are my favorite. Havoc and I are super fans of like Studio Trigger and they are like the goats of like impact frames. So, on top of other things, Sushio Sama, Senpai, and what's his name? The guy that does the artwork for the new One Punch Man. Was it Murata?
Mm-hmm.
He is also like absolutely goated. Let's go to this next one here. Hell yeah. I love that your animation style is like nice and loose, nice and free. We can see like the movements. Do a really good job with like the effects and everything, showing like the again like the impact with those frames is like chef's kiss. I love it. Hell yeah. All right. And you were the last one to kick us off for the day here, which is awesome. Thank you so much for joining our art community. Make sure you guys support Cheetah Man. He just joined our Discord, so make sure you hang out with him as well in Discord. I hope you keep showing up to our streams and bringing all that energy. I absolutely love it. Best stuff. Ooh, and you have commissions. So if you guys want some awesome animations, check Cheetah Man out. Get some really cool like fight scenes going on here. All right, I'm gonna stick you guys in the lobby here so we can do our final wrap up because I am starting to lose my voice. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on stream, supporting all these wonderful artists. I love seeing your artwork every single week. It is my favorite stream of the week. I've taken some time off. I've rested. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will be back on Monday. If you like the kind of content I do, please give me a follow to see when I go live. Consider subscribing. That would help me out tremendously to help me continue to do what I do for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend otherwise, and I will catch